Hey you guys, it's me Thomas #1 fan 2003 here. And you all probably know that I've had a little bit of a cold. I first got it on the 22nd of May around nighttime. And that was actually my last day of school that day. And today it is the 27th of May today, and it's 9:19 a.m. right now. So, whoopsie. So, yep, so today I'm finally going to be making my happy summer video. After 5 days of suffering, I can finally make the video. So, we're going to be reading a couple stories from 5 Minute Stories, the Sleepy Time collection. And, yep, so this book is pretty amazing. So, the stories that we're going to be reading in this bad boy are going to be Don't Bother Victor is one of them. And I haven't picked out a second story yet, but we'll pick that out soon. So, let me just get to that page first. Oh, okay. I don't like this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I kind of like the episode because it's about the narrow gauge engines. So, let's get started here. One day, up in the hills on the island of Sodor, Thomas saw Peter, Sam, and Mr. Percival. "I am off to meet Sir Topham Hatt today," said Mr. Percival. "So I'm putting you in charge for the day, Peter Sam." Peter Sam gasped. "Me, sir?" he said. "I'll take good care of things. You can be sure of that." Mr. Percival told Peter Sam that Victor will be coming by later that day. Victor was in charge of repairs at the steamworks, and he was a very important engine. Alright, don't go bothering him before then with little things, said Mr. Percival. "Good luck, Peter Sam," Thomas said, as he started to jog away. "Being in charge is fun. You get to make all the decisions." Thomas took Mr. Percival to meet Sir Topham Hatt. Peter Sam was now in charge. Just then Rheneas shoved along. "Sir Handel is creaking and groaning at Daisy Holt," he said to Peter Sam. "You must fetch Victor to mend him." Peter Sam looked serious. "No, Rheneas," he said firmly. "We must not bother Victor with little things. I will fix the handle myself." When Peter Sam arrived at Daisy Holt, Sir Handel was indeed creaking and groaning. "Please fetch Victor," he said to Peter Sam. "I'm sure I can fix you," said Peter Sam. "I think you just need more oil." So Sir Handel's driver added some more oil, but Sir Handel creaked more than ever. Oh man, here comes some trouble already. Okay. Just then Rheneas came along. "Now Skarloey's funnel is broken," he reported. "Peter Sam, you must fetch Victor." "We must not bother Victor," Peter Sam replied. "I will chuff over to Skarloey and fix him myself." And off he puffed, leaving Sir Handel behind. Skarloey was wheezing with worry. "My funnel is blocked," he said. "Please fetch Victor." Don't worry, Skarloey. I'm sure I can fix you," said Peter Sam. He thought hard. We need to put some water down your funnel. So Skarloey's driver put some water down his funnel. But that only made things worse. Oh, that water has put out my fireblock, Peter Sam! Skarloey cried. Peter Sam was upset. He realized that he hadn't done a very good job of being in charge. He puffed along sadly until he came to a stop himself. Oh no, he groaned. Now I've run out of coal. Luckily, Rheneas came by and found Peter Sam. I've run out of coal, Peter Sam told him. Please fetch Victor. Rheneas chuckled. But you said we shouldn't bother Victor. Then Peter Sam remembered what Thomas had told him. When you're in charge, you get to make all the decisions. Peter Sam said out loud. Rheneas, I've decided we can bother Victor. Victor managed to fix all the broken engines. Why didn't you come and get me earlier? He said. Mr. Percival said not to bother you, Peter Sam told him. I don't mind, said Victor. It's my job to fix really useful engines. Later that day, Thomas brought Mr. Percival back to the hills. How was your day in charge, Peter Sam? He asked. No bother at all, Peter Sam replied. Don't you agree, Victor? I do indeed, Victor answered. It was no bother at all. Well, that sure was one heck of a funny story. Alright. Time to pick another story to read. I'll be right back after I made a decision. Okay, you guys, I made my decision, and I decided that we should read Kevin Meets Cranky. And plus, Kevin was actually the name of my father. So, yep. And Cranky is one of my favorite cranes on the island of Sodor. So, let's get to reading the story. Oops. Cranky was having a busy day at the docks. He worked as hard as he could, but more and more cargo kept arriving. Lifting and lifting, does it ever stop? He moaned as boxes piled up around him. Sir Topham Hatt asked Kevin to help Cranky. Kevin was very excited. I've always wanted to meet Cranky, he said with a big smile. He couldn't wait to show everyone what a really useful crane he was. Hello, Cranky, Kevin said when he arrived at the docks. I'm here to lend you a helping hook. What do you want me to do? I don't need any help, Cranky replied. But surely there's something I could do, Kevin replied. Just stay out of my way then, Cranky said. I don't need any help, thank you very much. It's so mean. Kevin moved to a quiet corner of the docks and waited to be called. Don't fret, matey. He's Cranky by name and cranky by nature, Salty said kindly. You'll get used to him soon. Then as Cranky unloaded some pipes from his ship, a few pipes came loose. Look out! He yelled as they crashed onto the docks. I'll get them! Kevin called. He rushed to help. Kevin stacked up all the pipes as neatly as he could. There you go, Cranky! All done, he said, but Cranky was not happy. That was your fault, he said. You're watching me all the time. It makes me nervous. Go away and stop interfering. Later, Cranky was carrying a crate of chickens. When it cracked open, all the chickens escaped. Don't worry, it's all under control, Kevin said, as he rounded up all the chickens. I told you to stay out of my way, Cranky said, sounding even more annoyed than ever before. All your whizzing around is making me dizzy. Then Kevin heard a loud crash. Cranky's hook had knocked over some barrels, and one of them was rolling towards the water's edge. "I've got it!" Kevin said as he hurried to reach the barrel, but he couldn't stop himself, and he fell into the sea instead. "Help! Help!" Kevin called. "Crane overboard!" Salty shouted. Cranky quickly lowered his hook and carefully lifted Kevin out of the sea. "Well done, mateys," Salty said, smiling. When Sir Topham Hatt heard what had happened, he was not happy at all. "I thought I could trust you with a special job, Kevin," he said. "It wasn't his fault, sir," Cranky told him. "It was mine. Kevin was only trying to help. He's been a really useful crane." "Well, it's good to see you're getting along so well," Sir Topham Hatt replied. "Carry on." "What would you like me to do now?" Kevin asked Cranky. "Let's get the docks looking shipshape," Cranky answered. "Okay, boss," Kevin said with a big smile. "You and me, Cranky? Oh boy, what a great team." And that was pretty much it for Kevin Meets Cranky. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Happy Summer number 4. So, yep. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So, yep, goodbye everybody and have a great day and peace out.